picking apples today. Hey, where the apple at? Where the apple at? I did this once a few years ago, but it's cool. Yeah, I see an apple right here. Berto has an apple. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. You found an apple? Yeah. She's a cowgirl. Ooh, the sun came out.
Wow, blessed us.
The sun came out.
Yeah.
Applebee's. We didn't find all the apples. I guess you're supposed to go apple picking when it's like state fair season. Yeah, next time we gotta come like last week of September-ish. But we found some golden, is it golden delicious? I don't know, we got some apples and they're gonna taste good when we make those turnovers. Here you go, little lady. Try again, Eve.
You see up there though? Oh, that's beautiful.
Got one too. I had a good time, I can't complain. I got Granny Smith apples, I got Red Delicious apples, I got Fanny Gold apples. Call me the Apple Man. Take me Appleseed. You need an apple? I got it. We're gonna go ahead and head out soon. How many apples did you pick, Berto?
20.
20 apples? All right, so we finished picking them apples, and now we are headed over to go get some food. Yeah, I need food ASAP bad. Lincoln gave us this SUV for like 3 weeks just to like, it's a 2025 Navigator Black Label. They wanted us to see, you know, check out what it's like owning this car in the city while being creative. So like just filling the car up with props whenever we needed to, just getting around in general. It's a beautiful car. And so yesterday we thought it'd be a good idea to throw everybody in the back and go apple picking upstate in New York, which was a really good time. Like, thoroughly enjoyed that, and that's what I like the most about big cars, because I love to drive. So being able to throw everybody in the car and just go somewhere and do something, 10 out of 10. Also, having a car in New York, people say you don't need one, but everyone I know who's like a full-bred New Yorker, like from here, raised here, has a car. Every time I've had a loan, I've had loans from Lucid, Hyundai, Toyota. Like whenever I have a car loan, it's just easier to get around and do what I want to do without waiting on Ubers, without paying those Uber costs, and just playing my own music, listening to my own podcast. It's all just 10 out of 10s. I mean, yeah. So car coming soon. But anyways, we are on our way to Sweet Fire Cafe and Studios. Michaela, who I actually met earlier this year. I don't know if you watched the vlogs, we went to Disneyland early on this year, and we met Michaela and the rest of the Disney fam. She owns this cafe along with her husband, and then we're meeting David while we're there. David is a phenomenal videographer and storyteller who is also part of our Disney cohort. I don't think I've seen him in like 3 weeks, maybe a month. It's been a minute. So just gonna go catch up real quick and then catch some gym workouts with my boy Kasim, who I also haven't seen in a minute. So it's a busy week. We got 2 campaigns to shoot. We're gonna shoot a campaign for Away and shoot a campaign for Sorrel. That's gonna be interesting. Q4 is always our busy quarter. This year we were like, man, how do we fix this? So we started leaning on videographers more when it comes to shooting campaigns, and we more so do the storytelling and creative direction, and then we're here to help, like, you know, this is how we want this shot, boom, boom, bam, and that's been helpful. So what we're actually doing with the Away campaign is we hired a set designer to build out a set for us, hoping it comes together nice. This set designer has done amazing work before, so I'm sure it'll work out. Told her what we needed. We're gonna have a videographer there as well. So we decided to put like 75% of the campaign budget into trying to see if this will work out. Like, this is just a freebie campaign almost, like not really much money into our pockets. But if it does work and we do feel a lot less stressed, like if it's a lot easier for us to just show up, bring it to life, and then go from there, then I think we're just gonna keep doing this and riding with it. Clearly not at 75%, but the more work that we can bring on, the more creative ideas we can put out there. And ultimately, Sky and I are still having fun with this. Like, yeah, we're making our money, we're making our coins, but it's really fun to continue to push the envelope and like really see how far along we can get in this creative process. So that'll be fun. But yeah, anyways, let's get some matcha, check out this cafe. I'm already knowing it's about to be bomb, and get some work done, man. I gotta get back on my grind. All right, look, if you're in Brooklyn and you haven't pulled up to Sweet Fire Cafe, do yourself a favor and go. I had thought I ordered a matcha, somehow I ended up with a coffee, but it was so good that I didn't even care. The space, a whole vibe. And David ended up running mad late, but I didn't even mind. I knocked out like 3 hours of solid work, no distractions, just good energy all around. Once that coffee was done, I circled back to try the matcha, and yeah, they're 2 for 2. 10 out of 10 work spot. I highly recommend if you need a reset or just a good cup of coffee or matcha, and great atmosphere. So Sky and I have been creating together for about 7 years now, but we've been full time in this game for the past 3. It's been a journey, and I know I say it a lot, but I'm so thankful to be able to do something that I genuinely love and do it alongside the love of my life. That's a blessing that I don't take lightly. Now, more work also means more workload. So for this project, we tried something new. We brought on a videographer and even a set designer, just to see if it could ease the pressure. And I'm not gonna lie, we might be onto something here. Having the freedom to focus on creative direction while someone else handles the props and set designs, game changer. The video came out exactly how we envisioned it, and even better, we left the shoot feeling energized instead of drained. So whether it's co-editing with my boy Donnie, shooting with Wen, or building sets with Dots, if I can outsource and protect my piece, I will.
Traveling to Las Vegas with Virgin Atlantic on flight VX43.
We did, you won't believe me.
Alright, y'all, we are at Verve bright and early, man. Last time I think we checked in, we were just doing the Away shoot, and that shoot was great. Like, having someone to shoot, having someone to help with set design, and all we had to do was worry about outfits, like a few props here and there, and just making sure that the general execution of the creative idea went through. It's what we've needed, and we'll probably start leaning more into that in 2026. As we really try to make larger campaigns, but also push out campaigns faster. As y'all know, we're getting married, so I think like right now the mindset is maybe when we get to like 6 months outside, like weddings happening in 6 months, we'll probably like maybe stop doing partnerships for a while, because our wedding is essentially going to be our best partnership ever. You know, the partnership between the two of us. So anyways, I'm at Verve right now. I'm in LA, and like that's how quickly things are moving right now. So I'm actually about to go speak to a panel of like 60 to 100 creators at Meta. I'm just talking to them about AI and how I use AI on a day-to-day basis and what that looks like for me. Before I go there, I knew I had to come to Verve. Last time Sky and I were in LA, we came to Verve. I got there some ceremonial grade matcha. Like, no complaints on that matcha. It is phenomenal to me. And it's like, I feel it the way I feel coffee, but without the jitters. It's so crazy. I haven't had coffee in a little minute. Mad random, still wild. Anyway, I can't believe we're already almost to November. I just really kind of wanted to hop on here and talk really quickly. The away shoot went great. Then we also had a shoot for Seoul the next day where we just kind of went around the city. Len helped shoot us for that one. We handled everything else. Shooting with Len is so easy. He kind of really gets where we're coming from and the kind of lens that we want to see it. So it's very helpful to like have different teams we can choose from when it's time for us to shoot. And then at the end of the day, we can still also focus on our own content. If y'all have any questions about like content creation, go ahead and let me know down below. I also made a video about our process called Dating Your Best Friend in New York City. The first portion of that video really goes over everything when it comes to how we go about creating our content. But if you guys would want something like more in depth around our process, or maybe even like a follow me for the day, I can do that for you. I'm about to go to this Meta thing, and I haven't spoken on a panel since Microsoft days. I didn't realize that until Sky told me the other day. I was like, oh shoot. And it's crazy how comfortable and ready I feel to do just that. But yeah, man, all in all, I'm about to walk into this room like God sent me. I keep forgetting to let y'all know. I told you, I love Verve coffee, but let me go ahead and hit that with the... It's so easy to get Verve a 10, man. I love it here. Like, no complaints. Let me get to work. See y'all in a little bit.
So you gon' need 3 promoters. I got the body from Jim Ellis, but I had to switch the motor. I got these badass bitches running around this bitch, they all the coders. I just told her make a story. I just bought all the Trojans.
Alright y'all, this is Slick Type Crazy. So they set me up with a booth here. I gave them some brands that kind of encapsulate what my fashion looks like, and they definitely delivered on that. They have some of our frames here on the wall that we've taken with the Fuji film. For those of y'all who don't know, like usually when I'm taking photos, I either use the Fuji X100V or I use the XH2S. Been doing that about 4 years now. Like the picture quality and color profile is phenomenal. Before they get too loud with it, because you can see, you know, they're getting started. They got the supervision ready to go. Some shots of the places we've been and the Fuji film. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to work. So I guess my next dream is really just to have a very successful 2 weddings.
I told her FN on me. Connie, she needs just a Glocky key. You rolling CC, locked in seats. We rolling that coupe with a bucket seats. Got it up like a football clique. I use a trap out of that photo geek. Call her the plug and he know what I need. We stay underneath so we hardly.
I spent plenty on this spot. Booked a nice little hotel for the both of us. If it's you, it's not a lie. We've been close, but we're not close enough. I wanna be inside your world.
I don't even know what day it is, but we're in Atlanta now. Came to Atlanta to see some family, and hey, while we're seeing family, it was like we might as well get some shots done. We're at Ron Hill Studio, NHG Studios, and this space is absolutely gorgeous, like phenomenal space. I'll show y'all some close-ups. But Sky and I are gonna get these 2 shots out the way before we meet up with some friends for dinner. Just gonna show y'all some behind the scenes. But before we shoot, I wanted to show y'all my new toy. I finally got my hands on a good old FX3. So if you know about Sony cameras, so right now I'm shooting on the ZV-E1. The FX3 is pretty much the same as the ZV-E1, except the low light capability is a lot stronger, and this is your full cinema camera right here. When Sky and I shoot some of our projects, it really just helps to have an A camera and a B camera. I've been using my XH2S shooting in log. I'm sorry for y'all that this just sounds like mumbo jumbo, but if you play around with cameras, you'll know. I've been shooting with the Fujifilm in log and then shooting on the Sony ZV-E1. I've been having issues when it comes to battery life, and then also just getting the colors on the same level. It's just been mad annoying. So for our campaign shoots, for my vlog, but also when we do set for her and Sunland, it's just gonna be so much more helpful. I've been wanting this for a minute now, so being able to actually like put my hands on one and get to playing around with it is gonna be nice. So let's get this shot done so we can go ahead, meet up with some friends, pack up, and really call it a week before we head home and do it again.
Under your skin, I'll say it again. Close enough. Who gave you permission to be this perfect? I think you should go ahead and thank your mama for me. Lord knows what I did to deserve this. 'Cause you done stood by me, yeah.
First campaign done. We were supposed to do 3, but the brand I'm working with, Disaronno, I think that's how it's pronounced correctly. But Disaronno, we weren't able to get the product in time, so I'm actually going to come back and shoot that then. But for now, first one's down in the books. Second one, Sky's getting ready for. This one's about to be a little bit more fun because I got to play on the FX3 while I'm using the ZVE one. And then also at the same time, we got a little snow machine.
And I know I never find somebody better, girl. You give all this love to crazy. You give all this love to crazy. You give all this love to pride. Am I that important? 10:30 on the dot.
All right, that's a wrap.
All done.
I think we did a good job there.
Yeah.
2 campaigns down.
You know what would hit right now?
What?
Some wings.
How you doing? I'm good. Could I get 2 10-piece combos? Hot honey, blue cheese with that. And then could I get the second combo 10-piece with honey lemon pepper, ranch with that? No, that's all. Appreciate you. From New York to Cali to Atlanta and somehow back to New York again. And this week felt like a whirlwind, but as crazy as it sounds, Sky and I actually agreed. It was really one of our more chill weeks. Someone once told me the idea of work-life integration instead of work-life balance, and I think I leaned a little too far into that. So now I'm focused on finding real balance, going just as hard for rest as I do for work. I've had to unlearn the habit of operating from lack. You know, that fear that if I slow down, the deals might stop, the momentum might fade, all that stuff. But honestly, if everything disappeared tomorrow, I'd still be good. The work speaks for itself, and I have to trust in that. So for the final stretch of the year, Sky and I are clocking out from all the creative partnerships, just making space for ourselves, whether that means just making things to make them or simply resting without pressure. However it looks, I'm ready for it. See y'all next week.